Hey everyone, happy Saturday. Hope that you are enjoying the weekend. So, yesterday I talked about 5 reasons why forgiveness is a must and why we have to embrace the spirit of forgiving, especially this time of year. So, today I wanted to take some time to talk about what forgiveness is not and 4 things that people tend to get very, very wrong about forgiveness and how getting those things wrong can cost you the opportunity at having a cherished relationship with a godly man who wants to cherish and support and respect you. So if this is your first time meeting me, my name is Keisha Rice and I am the pre-wife coach. I help single professional Christian women learn how to attract their husbands and how to do it without compromising their values, their identity, or their sanity. So back to 4 things that people get wrong about forgiveness. Forgiveness is not waving a white flag. It is not deciding that this person is never going to act right. This person is never going to get out of their ways that they've been stuck in. So I guess I might as well forgive them because there's nothing else I can do. It's not like they're going to change anyway. Forgiveness is making the conscious decision that you don't have time for this person's mess. You don't have time to let this person constantly get into your life, get into your spirit, and steal your joy. Forgiveness is a decision to say, hey, God, I can't deal with this person anymore. I'm going to just let this whole situation go and just let you handle it. This is not my bag anymore. This is not baggage that I'm going to carry around. When you forgive, you release that person. You release them to God. You let Him handle it. And you can move on with your life and be so much lighter in the process. So forgiveness is not weakness. Guys, I want you to be the cherished woman. I want you to be a woman of God who is strong in her faith and strong in her faith in herself as well. And a woman who knows her value. So forgiveness is not at all weakness. Forgiveness empowers you. Because once you have forgiven someone, that means that you have gone through the process of dealing with the pain that that person has inflicted upon your life. You have dealt with it, and now you are ready to just release it. You are ready to let it go, and you will become so much powerful in your own right for having done that. And becoming that powerful woman, that powerful, unburdened woman will make you so much more attractive to men if you are single. So forgiveness is great for yourself and is also great for your relationships as well. Number 3, forgiveness is not a light decision to make. And I really want to emphasize this point because I see it all the time with my clients. I've also seen it in my own life that you have these situations with people. You get to a point where it is just constantly burdening you and stressing you out, and you're just angry and frustrated all the time, and that tires you out and it keeps you from being the cherished woman who lives abundantly the way that God wants you to. And you will have people who are in your life, family members, friends, or whatever, and they're like, just forgive them and move on. That's all you need to do. And it's not something that you just wake up one day and you're like, okay, cool, well, I forgive them. Forgiveness does take work. It does take some time. And I don't want you to ever feel like you're doing this wrong. I don't want you to ever feel bad or guilty if it takes you a while to forgive a person, especially if you're talking about a person who has hurt you for years. Forgiveness is a very conscious decision, one that you may need some time to make, but it is the courage to raise your energy. It is the courage to decide that, hey, I am no longer going to be kept down at a low level because of what someone did to me in the past. It is a decision to say, hey, I am going to walk into a new life. I am going to operate my life at a much higher level, and I am no longer going to be weighed down by other people. So when you get to that point, when you have done the work and you are ready to forgive, your energy goes up, both just your physical energy, but also the level that you operate, the level that you live life on. It goes up, and you become the cherished woman who attracts men who also operate on that level. And that is what you want, because you hear when you're talking about manifestation and all of the woo stuff that's gotten really popular nowadays, about being an energetic match to someone. And in the Christian community, in churches, we tend to tune that stuff out. But it is very, very biblical, actually. That verse that we love to quote so much about, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Part of becoming a wife so that a man can find you, and so that you embody the wife that he wants to be with, that he wants to cherish, that he wants to respect and support. Part of that is operating on a higher energy, because that's what you want to attract. So if you are constantly burdened, if you're constantly low, then you're going to attract more low into your life. And those aren't the type of partners that you want. So finally, forgiveness is not allowing all things. And that includes, forgiveness is not allowing people to continue to walk all over you. Forgiveness does not mean that you have to let the person stay in your life. Forgiveness does not mean that you have to carry their energy into your life every single day, that you have to talk to them on the phone. It doesn't mean that you have to visit them. It doesn't mean that you even have to go to them and get some type of closure to end the relationship. Forgiveness is, once again, a decision to let that person go and leave that entire situation in God's hands, and to let him handle it. So once you make the decision to do that, you can cut that person out of your life. You are free to do that. Now, you may decide that you want to keep them in your life and that you want to just set some strict boundaries. You may decide that you want to cut them out of your life for a period and maybe give them some time to grow. But once again, if you know that this person is toxic in your life, if you know that this person can't do anything for you, if you know that their energy is always going to be a weight on your energy, you can let them go completely. That can be part of the forgiveness process. You can decide that you are willing to not only leave them in the hands of God, but that you are going to love them from far, far away. It is perfectly okay to forgive someone, to say, hey, I love you. Hey, I'm going to pray for you, but I'm also going to block your phone number. It is perfectly okay to do that. And I also still encourage you to revisit that. And if you revisit that and you decide later on, yeah, I still need to block this person out of my life, that is fine. Forgiveness is not being a doormat. Forgiveness is all about becoming a cherished woman who is free from her past. It's all about becoming a cherished woman who is empowered, who knows that, yes, she's had some past hurts, but she has come through those on the other side, and she's ready to just take her life to a new level. She's ready to confidently walk into the future that God has for her. That is what forgiveness is about. So I want you to take some time today to think about people in your life that it is time that you forgive them. And I also want you to think about what that looks like, about whether or not that forgiveness means that you want to just learn how to set boundaries, whether that forgiveness means that these are people that you need to unfriend on social media, that you need to not talk to anymore, that you need to no longer interact with them at social gatherings. And I want you to take a look at why you allowed their toxicity into your life to begin with, and what you can learn from it as well. So just a few thoughts on forgiveness. Be sure to watch my video from yesterday as well on 5 reasons why forgiveness is so important. And if you are single and you are looking to attract your future husband in 2019, if you are looking to become the confidently cherished woman who has freed herself from her past and who is ready to attract a godly man, feel free to send me a message. I will also put the link if you want to book a call with me in the description to this video. And I will talk to you all later. Love you so much. Bye.